Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Dependent Fanatic channel. Today I'm going to be talking about Michigan's recruiting class, the 23 that signed yesterday, and the 7 transfers that Michigan was able to bring in from other schools. First of all, I want to talk about the approach to recruiting that Michigan has right now. I like what Harbaugh is doing. Get the under the radar guys that fit the program and don't feel like they need big money right away. I prefer uh, to get proven players from the transfer portal if they are going to get paid. Um, why players get these NIL deals without playing a snap is beyond me. Then they up and leave the next year and take off, pack their bags, and say thanks for the money, see ya. Like Joe Burrow from Ohio State and all the players from Texas A&M, Miami that are transferring out. So, those that stay will be champions is Michigan's slogan. Get the young guys that will fit the system, fit the culture, and um, allow Ben Herbert to work his magic. Um, it'll be hard for freshmen to get playing time at Michigan anyway, with the returning production that Michigan will have, the experience. And so get them in, like I said, and let Ben Herbert work his magic so they'll be ready in 2 years down the road. Develop them up, and that's what Michigan has been doing the last, that's what's got them to this point. 5-star here and there would be great coming up next season in that cycle, like quarterback. So we'll see what happens there, but I like this class for this season. And meanwhile, Michigan is filling key needs through the transfer portal, and we'll get to them as well. So let's just talk about some of the players we got. Well, all the players we got. So buckle up. I'm going to give you the state they're from, the position, the player, height, weight, national rank, position rank, and state rank. And all these numbers come from 24/7 Sports Composite, so you can go over there and look at it if you want a visual aid. From Texas, defensive lineman Eno Etta is Michigan's highest ranked player. He is 6'4", 260 pounds. 116th in the nation, 14th at his position, and 20th from the state of Texas. So under the radar guy, plenty of talent. He'll be great in 2 years. We don't need these players right away. So, and in a future video, I will be doing returning production and kind of an early look ahead of Michigan next year. But we have games to be played right now, so I'm kind of kicking that down the road a little bit. The second player Michigan got is from Michigan, a running back, Cole Cabana, 6 foot, 180 pounds. He is 169th in the nation and 9th at his position, second from the state of Michigan. From Alabama, we got a wide receiver, a late addition yesterday on signing day, Carmelo English, 5'11", 175 pounds. He's the 180th player in the nation, 25th wide receiver, and 15th in the state of Alabama. From Illinois, we got cornerback Jair Hill, another late addition. Didn't even have us in his top 5 and picked Michigan. 6'1", 170 pounds, 195 is what his national rank is. 24 at cornerback and second from the state of Illinois. See, 170 pounds. See, a lot of these players, they need time anyway in the weight room. They need time to develop and learn the playbook, the scheme. It's a different game coming from high school to college. Offensive tackle Evan Link is from D.C., Washington, D.C. He's 6'6", 290 pounds, 269 in the nation, 24 at his position, and third from the D.C. area. And a Michigan inside offensive lineman, Amir Herring, 6'3", 300 pounds. He's 291 in the nation. 13th at his position and 4th from the state of Michigan. A linebacker from Pennsylvania is next, Samaj Bridgman, 6'2", 230 pounds already. 300 is his national rank, and 23 for his position, 6th from the state of Pennsylvania. From Georgia, we got another inside offensive lineman, Nathan Efobi, 6'3", 282 pounds, number 349 in the nation. 17 is his position rank, and 34 from the state of Georgia. So that state is loaded once again. Texas and California and all them. But notice Michigan is down in recruiting the players that the state of Michigan has, but notice we're going everywhere and getting some pretty good players from all these other states. Another Illinois player, tight end Deacon Tonelli, 6'6", 215, 394 in the nation, 20th tight end, and 6th in the state of Illinois. Ohio cornerback Cameron Calhoun, 6 foot 170. He's 456 in the nation, 47th at cornerback and 14th from Ohio. Michigan wide receiver Samaj Morgan, 5'10", 175, 486th in the nation, 66th wide receiver, 11th from Michigan. Missouri wide receiver Frederick Moore, 6 foot, 175 pounds, 5'10" in the nation, 70th at his position, and 13th from the state of Missouri. Another Ohio player, an athlete, Jason Hewlett, 6'4", 220 pounds, 514 pounds, 32, or 514 in the nation, 32 at his position, and 16th from the state of Ohio. Our first California signee, athlete, Zach Marshall, 6'4", 220 pounds, 531 in the nation, 34 at his position, 44 from California. A couple of Illinois defensive linemen, Roderick Pierce, 6'3", 290, 554 in the nation, 60 at his position, and 9th in the state. And Brooks Barr, 6'6", 270 pounds, 653rd in the nation, 70th at his position, and 13th from the state. Another Georgia player at running back, Benjamin Hall, 5'10", 225 pounds, just a bruiser, I guess, and nimble, short, quick. 765 in the nation, 55th at his position, 80th from the state of Georgia. And then we had the number one player from France. He's an edge, Aymeric Kumba, 6'4", 230 pounds. He's 822. I guess not in the nation, but 822 is what he's ranked. And 80th, he's the 80th edge rusher and the best player from France. Another Missouri player, athlete Kendrick Bell, Ronnie Bell's brother. He's a bit taller, 6'3", 180, 844th in the nation, 60th at his position, and 20th from the state of Missouri. From Colorado, linebacker Hayden Moore, 6'3", 210, no national rank. He's 88th at linebacker and 8th from the state of Colorado. And Ohio linebacker Breon Ishmael, 6'4", 220, no national rank, 97th at linebacker and 36th from Ohio. Another Ohio player, cornerback DeJuan Waller Jr., 6'3", 195. Good height and weight for a cornerback. No national rank. 115 at cornerback and 37 from the state of Ohio. And your final freshman in this class, high schooler, is from Michigan, and he's a kicker, Adam Samaha, 6 foot 170, no national rank, but he's the 7th best kicker in the nation according to 24/7 Sports Composite, and he is the 33rd best player from the state of Michigan. Now let's talk about the transfers who are more likely to have an impact on Michigan's football team next season. You have tight end A.J. Barner. He is from Indiana, transferred in from Indiana. 6'6", 250 pounds. He had 28 receptions this past season for 199 yards, 7.1 yards per catch, and 3 touchdowns. So, with Schoonmaker undecided, and Loveland is going to be playing a huge role next year, A.J. Barner can step in there and provide some depth and possibly get some playing time. Quarterback Jack Tuttle, also from Indiana, 6'4", 212. He was 57% on his career at Indiana, 901 yards, 5 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. With Cade McNamara out the door, J.J. McCarthy and Davis Warren are going to need someone to fill in and give them some depth and competition. And that's just a great pickup at quarterback. At inside offensive line, you got Drake Nugent. I believe he was a center from Stanford, 6'2", 300 pounds. I think he's going to be a great impact, especially considering that we're losing the Remington Award finalist in Alu Oluwatimi. I'm sure he's going pro. So we get Drake Nugent to fill that spot, or compete for that spot at least. Then we have an edge, Josiah Stewart from Coastal Carolina, 6'2", 235 pounds. In his first 2 years in college, he has 79 tackles, 16 and a half sacks. So that's nice to see, you know, with Mike Morris possibly out, EOB possibly out. And you have Miles Hinton, offensive tackle, 6'6", 308 pounds from Stanford. I remember him from Michigan's recruitment. I think it came down to Michigan and Stanford. He made the wrong decision. He's correcting that, and he will be at Michigan next season. Linebacker Ernest Hausman from Nebraska, 6'2", 220 pounds, had 54 tackles and a sack in 1 year in college. Inside offensive lineman Ladarius Henderson is your 7th transfer and 30th overall player from Michigan in this class. 6'4", 270 pounds, and he is from Arizona State. He's played, I believe, both guard and center, I believe, or tackle. He's kind of a combo guy, I guess. There are 2 players on the board that has not signed yet that Michigan is interested in. There's probably more than that, but from DC, you have athlete Nicholas Harbor, 6'5", 225 pounds. He's the 16th ranked player in the nation, number 1 from DC, and number 1 at his position. So if we could get him, that would be huge. And Illinois defensive lineman Jamel Howard, 6'3", 320 pounds. No national rank, but he's 124th at his position and 25th player from the state of Illinois. So neither of these teams have signed. We'll see what they do. The second national signing period is in February. And speaking of that, I've heard a lot of talk about this early signing period and how people don't like it or they like it. I like it. I think these kids deserve to put it out there that, hey, I'm going to this school, so y'all can quit calling me, especially right before the holidays when they're either, you know, they're all at home, basically. Enjoying the holidays with family members and friends, and to get bombarded still by coaches and representatives from schools when they already know where they want to go. So I like this signing period. It's good for the students, I believe. So there you have it. Michigan looking to be just kind of reloading and developing, and a couple years down the road, these players may make an impact for the University of Michigan. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Subscribe if you have not. If you have, thank you. Hit the bell for notification if you haven't, so you know when my next video will be posted. Because I don't even know. There's no schedule to when I post these videos. When I have free time and I have something that I want to get out there, something I've been thinking about, then that's when I do it. So thanks, everybody, and have a great day, and go blue. Another great class.